How do you feel in general, though? Not speaking about Baxon or April, but just like, clickbait nowadays, trying to get numbers, trying to push an album or a song that's about to come, and you use certain things like that example.
Yeah, do something that you've never done. I'm like, what? He's like, no, be with someone or with almost the following day. I don't think I can do that. Or be with someone you know you are gonna date or anything, feelings aside.
Right.
I'm like, I don't think I can do that. But that's the guy. Maybe we can try it with him.
Yeah.
Right? And then I agree.
Shut up.
I genuinely agree.
Shut up.
And it's like in TKay, there are only a few good people left.
And I got one of them,
Exactly.
Yo,
if you find one, you need to make sure.
Yeah, so it said something about married sex gets nastier and nastier by the day.
TKay.
Gap City, B-Dub, Africa, the rest of the world. What's going on? And welcome to another episode of The Juice 2.0. You are amazing for stopping by. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. And for that, I am super grateful. Hey, returning subscriber, you are especially incredible. You know why? Because you just got us to 30,000 subscribers. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that's right. We got a little crowd happening today. So I'm excited. Thank you so much for getting us there. And in case you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? We are one subscriber short to get us to the destination, and that's 50K subscribers for now. So do the right thing. Tell a friend to tell a friend as well. You know what? Everybody needs to be on the Juice 2.0 and click subscribe. Well, I got an announcement on the 20th of April. We're going to be in Maung. That's right. This is for the Pretty Girls Love Good Music. All right. Tickets are going for $200. $250 at the gate, so you want to copy your tickets at all Liquorama stores or Liquorama shops in Maung.
Entertainment presents Pretty Girls Love Good Music, the all-white edition, on Sunday the 20th of April at Luna Gardens, featuring the king of Amapiano, Kabza De Small, and the piano queen, Babalwa M from SA. 200 Pula standard ticket and $250 at the gate. Tickets are sold at all Liquoramas in Maung. Get yours now and be a part of this once-in-a-lifetime experience. For more information about VIP packages, contact 721-126 or 7595-4403. See you, Komuching. It's Pretty Girl season, baby.
Remember, there's a QR code that's showing on your screens right now. Click it. We got Apple City products. We got 8 Design products. We also have electricity and airtime that you can buy just by simply clicking the QR code. So do the right thing, do the right thing, do the right thing. And we also made it special for you. As soon as you buy your electricity or your airtime, you are able to just leave a little bit of a nice message for the Juice 2.0 as you support the Juice 2.0.
Okay.
All right. So what I did today, earlier, about 2 hours ago, was I posted a question: which female DJ should I bring on the Juice 2.0? And you guys did amazing. You guys just, it was hordes of you just mentioning this lady's name, and you tagged her. And obviously, it was a plan that happened right after the plan. Or should I say, we already kind of put this gig together before I asked that question. But I just kind of wanted to confirm, like, what's B-Dub really feeling as far as female DJs are concerned? Who is like the people's favorite right now? Every time she's out there, you guys are having a good time. You're supporting her. She's an amazing young lady. She's a socialite. I didn't know she blew up on TikTok the way she did. Her wedding videos are like, oh my God, TKay, you got to get married and maybe do just the same thing. But you probably need to have a Henyana on your side. You need a Bakos on your side. You probably need April Gates, on your side to make that wedding the best wedding ever in B-Dub. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know who I'm talking about, she recently got married, and we're going to be talking about marriage. We're going to be not talk about sex in marriage, but we know. You don't know who I'm talking about. I don't know what rock you've been under. I need you to put your hands together for my sister, the wonderful LebGee, Lebogang Lentle is in the building. What's up, ma?
Hi.
Too long, right?
Too long, but it's okay.
I kind of ran out of breaths right there.
I understand.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. So did you see the Facebook thing?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw a lot of mentions. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then I saw your post. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
What was like your first thought? Were you like TKay is a naughty guy? Because we already planned to meet like days ago.
That's exactly what I thought as it was of TK. But it's a good thing to try and confirm and see if people are feeling what you are feeling.
Yeah. I'm glad that you're here, man. And honestly speaking, when I posted that, I kind of knew that, you know. Oh, what? Oh, man. Who bought this for us? Who bought this for us? Oh, my God. Okay, yeah. Oh, my God, man. Okay, it's got to be on the, yep.
No.
Yeah, it's not, yeah. Okay, all right.
But
Guys, I'm trying to put the 30 in the frame, okay? Okay, good. Let's do that. Is that in the frame? Kinda. Lower. Okay, something like that. Lebo, sorry. It's a
no
whole
problem.
We
No
needed to
problem.
pop the champagne though, but all right, guys. In case you're wondering what's in the frame there. Happy 30,000 subscribers. I don't know who bought this one. This is your stand? This your stand? Oh, Stan! Oh man, thank you so much to my creative director, my editor, my videographer. Stan just did this for us. I wasn't, man. Wow. Anyway, 30,000 subscribers, courtesy of Stan, and there's like a whole bottle. Can I get this off because I want to drink this already? Thank you so much, man. And thank you so much to you guys making us get to. Yeah, there we go. You drink?
No.
You don't drink alcohol?
No.
Oh, it's not alcoholic.
Okay.
Okay, that's it's from Stan, so it's non-alcoholic.
Okay.
But how are you, Lebs?
I'm good. I'm great, actually.
Yeah?
I really can't complain here.
Tell me about your day. What did you wake up to do today? It's a Tuesday.
The Tuesday.
You know?
I woke up at, I think at 12 midday.
Oh.
I was tired. And then I went to school.
Yeah.
I went to PK's school because I needed to get some music.
Right.
And just, yeah, I am shooting a mix this weekend. So I just wanted to get music and see how it's going to sound because I don't own decks and he does.
Right.
So that's what I did. I went there and then went back home to cook for my husband.
Oh, nice.
I'm lying. I got him food from Bani, but it's okay. It's something. I didn't cook for him at all. I was tired. So I was like, I'm late for a podcast, so let me get you food. He's like, okay.
Yeah. What does he prefer? We're going to talk about you guys as well because you guys are on social media all the time, kissing on each other, just making the rest of the world jealous. You know what I mean?
Jelly.
We'll definitely talk about that. But what does he
Okay.
prefer? Does he prefer cooked food by his wife or he's just kind of like 50-50?
Yeah, no, he loves cook food. He loves my food,
Yeah.
but then he knows sometimes I'm just too tired. He doesn't mind making his own food. I just feel like his food is so hot.
And I poured on my 30,000, baby. Sorry.
So I feel like his food is not. No one deserves to eat his food. So I don't allow him to make his own food. I do sometimes when I'm really tired, but
Right.
most of the time I cook for him. He loves my food. He doesn't like takeout at all.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I cook. I think I'm an alright cook. But like you say, man, ladies are better cooks. My
Yeah.
woman is a better cook than I am.
Of course.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Honestly. It's like-
Yeah, it's not always the case, but most.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I woke up, went to work, hit the gym. Thanks for asking, by the way.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's-
No, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But it's so good to see you. It's so good to meet you actually for the first time, right?
Yeah, we've met, but not in.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's just been like in the entertainment industry, same places and all of that. But you're doing so amazing. I want to start off with like Mascom's summer DJ of the summer.
Yeah.
How was that? How was that? How do you phrase it?
Must come DJ of the summer.
DJ of the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. You participated, and I'm told you won that competition?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Tell me about that. When did it start? How did you know about it? Just, describe the whole situation for me.
Okay, I think it's a situation it's on earlier,
Yeah.
where Mascom said, mention your favorite DJ. So I got on Facebook and people are mentioning me everywhere. I'm like, oh, okay, this is nice. Right?
Yeah.
And I think they took the top 4. They took the top 4 and then were supposed to battle it out for 10K.
Wow.
One per week. It was me, Latimi, Taitha, and Bani.
Yeah, that's a tough competition right there.
Listen,
Oh
all
my
amazing. All amazing. I saw them, I'm like, it's beyond me. But this is how the competition went. You go to the studio, you play, and then the video with the most interactions, the person wins.
Wow.
And that is how I got to win
10,000.
10K Makase.
What 10K? What did you do with the money, man? Because for me, with 10K, I'll tell you what I'll do with it.
You did? Okay, this 10K was prior to the last lap of the wedding. So I feel like I just used most of it. Because when you're like, okay, I didn't think I want to do this, but now I want to do it. So I want to add another dress. I want to do this. But most of it, I just saved it. It was just another Madi in my account. I didn't use it as a whole.
Amazing.
Yes.
I think that competition was definitely like a people's choice, type of DJ competition.
Yes.
And to see that Botswana really love you the way they did, especially even today when I posted, I was like, okay, cool. The name still keeps coming up. And you're obviously going against another DJ. I forgot her name, but your name just... I needed to count how many people are mentioning your name.
Yeah.
And the last time I counted before we started recording, you were definitely winning as far as the DJs that were mentioned. How does that feel knowing that B-Dub is holding you down for real, for real?
For real. A lot of times, to me, it's surreal. I don't know how when you just wake up and you're like, dog, people really like me. When I go to gigs, when I go everywhere, I could be at the mall, I could be anywhere. People really like me, and to me, it means everything. It feels amazing. It's of course, there are people that and I feel like I don't want to let those people just take me away from the point. The point is that people actually do like
me. They do. I've seen it on social media. But I was wondering, so my sort of claim to being well known or popularity, I don't want to say fame, because apparently we don't have that in B-Dub.
In B-Dub, they're gonna be like, they're gonna come for you. Who said that person is famous?
Famous? Where, But I would say my claim to being well known is through the podcast. I think as soon as we started, it blew up. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4 episodes that kind of put us out there, and the rest is history. The rest is, being called to do this, being called to work with corporates, being called to work with this and that. It's been an amazing journey, but, just looking at your journey, I think I've only known you as a DJ. And I wondered, what is your claim to being well known? Because you are well known before the DJ thing.
Yeah.
What was it for you?
I think it came in phases and stages, When I grew up, that's me.
Oh, for real?
I like to joke around and whatever.
But the way you're soft-spoken.
No, I'm not. Just depends who I'm with also. Okay. And then obviously behind the keyboard, and I feel like it started when I was a bit young.
Yeah.
And when the people are fighting more, Facebook, and then also I've had my fair share of squabbles there, there.
Yeah.
And that's how some people started following me. And I think with TikTok, it was just a thing of I don't know how it happened. People just started following me as I posted videos.
Right.
I came late to TikTok, I think after COVID, and I started posting my everyday life, my life with my friends, whatever, and it just gained traction. And I think that's how I became popular, basically social media.
So it was very organic for you, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not waking up to say, look, I
I want
famous.
No, it just happened because, like I say, people are on Facebook. Facebook.
Yeah.
I was one of those people, and it just happened that some people liked it, some people wanted to know and stuff, and then that's how I got yes.
I like that. I like that for you. And you just transitioned it into DJing and a lot of other things. What's the biggest squabble you've ever had on social media?
On social media,
Like a beef sort of nyana. Because you did mention that.
I've had my fair share.
fair share.
Okay, I think it was with an old friend of mine, but we had a fallout.
Man.
Yes, we had a fallout, and it just blew into something else, and that is the biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you guys
Fighting?
falling out?
No.
It was a guy, wasn't it?
No,
It wasn't a
no.
guy. Thank you. At least it wasn't a guy.
It wasn't a guy. No, we didn't fight over a guy. It was a fair fallout, but people already knew we were friends, so everyone had a side to pick. Or no, these people are not friends anymore. But this is her fault. The girl, this is her fault, and then it just became a whole fight. But it's okay. I don't have a problem with her. I just wish her well. It's okay. It's well. It's done. It's good.
Okay. Before we started recording, you were telling me you have a friend you've been friends with for 20 years. How is that even possible?
Most of my friends are old friends.
Also, let's talk about your friends.
While it's
Thank you for bringing that. Why do you have 10 guy friends?
I don't.
Have you guys seen? Yo. I'm like, this woman has 10 guy friends.
I don't have 10 guy friends.
Your husband is in trouble.
Okay, I think it's a thing of you don't plan to be friends with some people.
Right.
I think it's just a thing of, okay, I'm friends with Bakos. Bakos introduces me to Gita. Bakos say Debbie's friends with Cheesy, and then I become friends with Cheesy. I also have a million female friends.
Right, of course.
So it's not a thing of people have the stereotypes. Platonic friends.
I have that stereotype. I will not lie. I have a stereotype. You want to take that? Oh, it's mine.
No. April Gates. You answer her. Nella. Teshi will answer.
Well, it's a mine.
Fifi, I'll let her answer.
Where is she? Where is April Gates?
I think she just landed or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord, I'm here. Yeah.
Okay, I think Tandy's trying to get to the room. Yeah.
Okay. So it's a thing of people have that stereotype, but not to me. It's nothing. Hey, it's just you don't choose. Okay, you choose your friends, but at the end of the day, you just find yourself becoming friends with some other people. Yeah. And to me, all of my friends with these guys it's a good friendship, and it's a friendship.
I see that too.
It's a friendship where they've helped me grow. I've helped them grow, and to them, they look at me. Some of them I'm older than them, but they look at me. I'm their little sister, and it's just always been that way.
Yeah. Of all of them, I feel like the funniest is definitely Henyana. Right?
He is.
Theo is definitely got to be the funniest.
He's very, very funny, unprovoked, without even trying. He's just, everything he says is just like, but he's very funny.
Who is the big brother in the crew?
It should be Bakos.
So I can see that.
If he plays a lot, but if I'll call Bakos and say, Bakos, Tao is just doing things, take a dialogue, and you'll be like, okay, I'll get to it.
Who is the one prone to get into a lot of trouble? Who gets into trouble a lot?
Tao.
Oh, man.
Tao is stressing. He's very, oh God, he's so stressing. That guy's always in trouble. Yeah. And I'm always the one who has to take him out of that trouble.
Do you guys have like a WhatsApp group?
No. We don't have a WhatsApp group at all. We just, we meet. Also, we don't have plans where we're like, no, guys, unless it's like a very serious plan. But otherwise, we're in sync so bad that we know we meet at the same places, we groove at the same places. And I appreciate them so much. When I started having a partner, they took him in, they go out with him without me. I'm like, guys,
you know what you just reminded me of, though? You reminded me of a scene from, have you seen the movie Morris Chestnut, Tyler Perry movie. Come on. The guys, Morris Chestnut movie, Christmas movie. The guy is a footballer, football. The wife has cancer. She dies on the Christmas
Oh
season.
yes, and then they help. When they had, I don't know if they had a kid.
Yes,
Eh,
there was a
then-
kid during that season as well. Black men's. Come on.
Kilivets. Kilivets is the name, but I remember that.
But what I want to refer to is what you reminded me of is how Maurice Chestnut has about 1, 2, 3, 4 friends. They're all friends from like a long time ago, right? And then at one point in the movie, they're downstairs playing snooker, right? And there's a white guy who just got introduced to the bunch because the white guy is dating this guy's friend, right?
Okay.
And so everybody's just joking about, are you sure none of us have ever tapped or smashed your girl? And it was like a dead silence. So it just reminded me when you said, oh, my brothers took him in and they're having a good time and all of that. But it all just looks like really, really good friendship.
No, it is like it's a very good friendship, and social media always has something to say.
Sure.
Of course, if I'm not told, I'm like, oh, he hit. If I'm not because he hit, like
Have they ever say that?
a lot of people.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think just last week I had I was at R&B on the lawn, and then the guy took a video of me and Theo, and then people are just like, bye bye, come on. But it's okay with me because I know I am not gonna let a friendship that serves me go because but I feel even on Twitter there was a whole thing one time. This girl is like, and I called those guys like, who had this girl? I need to know because I know it's one of you. I want to talk to Rangela and be so pressed about other people's friendship.
Yeah.
You guys did something.
She woke up and said, what?
And I think it was a while back. I think she was just saying, I might have daddy issues. Why do I want my
God.
friends with people I mean, TKay? Why am I friends with so many guys?
I like that. I like the fact that you are secure. You sound like a secure person.
Yeah.
And your husband is also such a secure guy to be able to just be friends with the people that have been there before. For me personally, man, I don't know if my girl had like gang nigga friends. Nope.
Yeah.
But you know what? To each his own. You know what I mean? And it's working, and it's a friendship, and you guys help each other here and there. And I love it for you. Let's go back to April Gates. She was trying to call you.
Yeah.
Someone was trying to say that you don't support her much during the April Baxen thing.
Yeah.
How did you feel? Because I saw those comments.
I was like, guys, TKay, my biggest problem with social media people is they just say things, they never know what's going on, you know? As much as I'm April's friend, I'm also a LebGee and I'm a brand on my own, and I have to thread carefully on the things that I say and the things that I don't say, right? And she knew, even when she was live, I called her like, okay, enough is enough, you know, it's fine, you know, because and the reason why she called me first when she was in trouble is she knew, okay, this person supports me. Even me, when people are saying things about me on social, she knows better to say anything. I'll say, guys, all of my friends, they never say anything. Guys, we don't do that here. They're gonna come for you or whatever. I don't want
or
that.
Individually, just gonna come at you guys.
If they're saying things about me, just my we don't want to. The same way I'm not giving them attention, I'm hoping that you guys don't give them that attention. So that's why that's why I was quiet. I was talking to her the whole time. I was from a gig in Kopong, right? So when I was passing SSKB, she calls, she's crying, she's in Tlokweng. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, hey, I'm like, oh, okay, no, it's fine, I'm coming. And then the other guy who was there called me again. I was like, I'm on my way. So the fact that she was bleeding, I was asking, 50 go, why are you not taking this person to the doctor? But I didn't want to think about it too much. So I'm with my other friend, Treasy. So we go
Shout out Treasy.
Yeah, we go to Tlokweng. we go to the hospital, then we go to the police station, and then we go home. This is like 6 a.m. You know, and I'm so tired, I'm sleepy. For someone to get on social media and say, no, they don't care about her,
They're too quiet,
you know, so it's not everything that you need to with people. Like I said, I have had my fair share. I'm so over that. Some things you outgrow them as you go.
Yeah, I have had my fair share of social media as well.
Yeah.
But now I've learned to not comment at all.
Exactly.
You know, I see the things. I'm not one of the. I don't know if you're different from me. I used to not look at the comments, right? Because I wasn't sure how I was going to react, how it was going to affect me, blah, blah, blah. But nowadays, I've kind of grown a muscle. I can look at the things that might affect me to some extent, some degree, but I'm not going to comment. Ever at all.
Yeah.
Because the moment you give people on social media any attention at all, it's going to ripple effect.
Yes.
Crazy thing is that a week or 2 weeks, everything's going to blow out.
A week
Like
is too long.
Right?
2 days max. I know social media. I know how people think. 2 days, it's over. That they're gonna move on and talk about something else. So Lynn, I'm like, okay, now I do. It depends what it is.
Yeah.
If it's my own post or whatever, I'd love to look at the comments.
for sure,
So if it's
for
someone who just put up a post saying whatever, I'm just gonna mute the post and move on.
Yeah.
And I remember I posted something about, guys, if please don't tag me. I don't want to be part of that negativity. Yeah.
So what happened between those two? Are you able to talk to us from a friend's perspective, or you want to protect that situation? I wouldn't mind really.
Okay, I feel like it's not really my story to tell. It's not
Yeah.
really my story to tell. Whatever happened in the results.
Yeah. Is she okay?
Now
is
she's
April okay?
fine. Now she's fine. The stitches, the healing, and so there's just a scar, but she's fine now.
That was terrible for her. I'm pretty sure you were scared for her life.
Because when I got that, I was like, what do you mean she's bleeding? And she was wearing a white dress. It's blood. I'm like, guys, what did you guys do?
Yeah, like what's going on?
Especially because that the day she was going to the event, I was like, maybe you shouldn't go. And then she's like, I'm not going for anything. I'm just going to have fun.
Hey, God sometimes be trying to talk, right?
No, I understand, Waban. So, and also maybe it needed to happen so that she understands what's going on, what's going on. Stand who stands with who stands with what.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe it needed to happen for both parties.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How do you feel in general, though? Not speaking about Baxon or April, but just like, clickbait nowadays, trying to get numbers, trying to push an album or a song that's about to come, and you use certain things like that example to have people talking about it. How do you feel about that approach? I've used it before, I won't lie.
Okay.
Right? I don't know if you saw my post at some point on TikTok where I was saying that
I was like, what do you guys mean? I was scared. No, I wasn't even scared because I know it happens. I was scared when I saw her post. I'm like, she's pregnant, guys. I hope it's not true. Yes. No.
So I've used that before. Honestly, to me, I want to be very honest. When I did that, I was just thinking about being silly, right? I wasn't thinking numbers.
Okay.
I think there's a difference there.
Yeah.
When you're just trying to be silly on social media, get people riled up or something, But I wasn't specifically thinking, or primarily, I want people to
come and subscribe
and
or watch
and subscribe, and you know what I mean. So I've done it before. But how do you feel? Would you do certain things to push your upcoming gig?
I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with coming up with ways to look for numbers or whatever. So you just have to be as professional as you can about it.
Right.
And also, I feel like there's an upside, there's a downside.
For sure.
What if I follow TKay because he says him and Tashi are a thing, and then they say they broke up. What if Wait,
who is Tashi again?
My friend. I'm just saying because she's here. I can give.
Come here. Look, you want to show them your face, guys? Tashi is
she's a beauty.
Anyway.
So there's an upside downside.
Yeah.
It just depends when we live. But I feel like there's absolutely nothing wrong with doing that.
Of course.
People do it all the time, trying to get numbers. I think Bovima and PZ did it. I think a lot of people do it. I think Kespa and Bunny did it at some point with FME when they had a song.
Yeah.
Made it seem like they're fighting. Why are you smiling?
I just
Wait, what? Wait. So yes, there's absolutely there's absolutely nothing wrong.
How come? Speaking of FME, right? How come you've never been in the car show? In the car?
I've been.
You've been?
Yes.
I missed it.
You missed it.
How was that? I always find it very fascinating and intriguing.
What happened? I was in the car show with my partner. He was then my boyfriend.
Okay.
And then he called my friend, which is Hinyana.
Right.
He said, Dog, Kanalebu said he's with you and he's not picking up. And Benz or whatever. And I was like, no, he was with me. No, let's go. No, let's go. But and then he says, because let's go. But no, let's go. No, but I no drop like my Benz. He's like, no, motor Benz, right? Motor Benz.
Right.
So one drop, and that's what went down. And he says, okay, and then he calls me. I still put it in the car. He's like, oh man. One thing about them, they're very, very strict.
They're very strict.
They're very, very strict. I couldn't even do anything with a guy, even if I wanted.
Wow.
Because they're strict. They don't want stories. They don't. So he was like, dog, let's go here. Oh man. That's how the car show went.
Yeah, I don't even know if I need to be in the car show because that just... I don't know about the car show, you know.
Yes, I've been.
It's such a great idea by FME.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's a beautiful idea. Those guys push, you know.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people who are really proud of them because they don't sleep on their brand.
For sure.
They are looking
They've
for.
been
They've been pushing, and even to
shout out
this day,
FME. Yeah.
Even to this day, FME DJs are very relevant.
Yeah.
It's because they put on the work. They make music. They make a clothing line. Show.
Yeah.
They also make it a point that they look good, you know, for the dollies.
Yeah,
They look
for sure.
good. If something works for you, just make it happen.
Who do you think gets laid more in that bunch?
Josie,
Josie,
Pete, it's
Bond.
definitely not Pete. Pete is a lover boy, I think. It's not Pete. It should be Josie.
Josie is getting laid more than
I
Pete
think so.
and the Bond.
I think so. Tota me Bond. Bondero. What is the naughty boy? Bond is the naughty boy. But it's definitely not Pete. Pete is a sweetheart.
So Pete is a sweetheart. Okay. Who dresses better of the bunch?
It's Josie.
Josie. I was about to ask about their playing skills, but I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Who is the silliest of the
Who's
bunch?
Josie? It's Josie straight. Josie, and he's such a naughty boy.
The other time he had these pants. What was up with those pants?
I love his drip so much. It's so different. I think these two don't drink, but he does.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pete and Bond don't drink.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And you don't drink too.
No, I don't.
What is that about? Is that a choice? Is it a health thing? Or?
No. It's just me. I don't like alcohol.
Okay.
I don't like alcohol. I especially don't like the smell. I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with it. But I can't stomach it.
Okay.
Right? Even my friends would be like, no, yes, sukiri. I can't.
Yeah.
The other time I took shots. Story for another day.
Oh my gosh.
Horrific.
Please put a pin on that. Tandy, do you wanna maybe sit on the bed? You okay? You sure? Okay. I was feeling bad.
Yeah.
You
No,
know.
I understand.
So story for another day.
Yeah.
Shots. I'm pretty sure you started throwing up.
I don't throw up, but I don't remember what happened. It was not nice. That was the one time I said, never. And everyone, my friends were like, this is the real reason why you don't drink. We are grateful, my sister. Keep at it. We don't want to ever see you drunk again. So I don't drink. I've never drunk. I just throw with people who drink. It's okay.
Does HusBae drink?
He does.
He does. Oh, crazy! Because then you have to. Does he drink beer?
He drinks. He does. Yeah, he does. He does.
You know, she was about to give us the real answer, and then PR started blowing up in her head. Like,
No, I was about to say, like he drinks bottles sometimes, but also he doesn't drink beer. He doesn't like beer. He likes maybe Hunter's Dry or something.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, so how does it work? You don't drink, possibly can't really get good with some of the smells.
Oh
how
God,
does it work?
he understands that. I'm gonna be.
Go to the bathroom.
Yes, he knows.
Go to
He knows. I don't want that. But yeah, he drinks. It's our lives.
I mean-
It's a balance between the two of us. So sometimes if I go to gigs and get riders, I don't say no. I take them home, and then he will chill and drink with friends.
See, that's what marriage is all about. You know?
Yes.
But speaking of, I'm really interested to know how we're gonna talk about your music. We're gonna talk about you and Hansi, you projects that are upcoming as well. But I just really want to know the things that maybe a lot of people might not know. Like, how did you guys meet? Because you guys are very romantic. You're kissing on social media. You're really, really fanning your guy all the time, almost all the time. I think the last post that I saw, you were telling people how lucky you are for having found a guy who is very selfless, who keeps his word, right? He says he will do something.
He does.
He's definitely going to do it. Of course. How did you find such a guy, dude?
You won't believe me. You won't
Wow,
even
blush.
believe me.
You're even blushing. Can you see this?
So this guy has always been known by Bacchus, right? They play social football together, right? So I go to, after COVID, like a limited number of people, right? And I don't like waking up. So I don't go to church because I have to be first 50. I can't, right? So Bacchus is like, okay, since you're chilling, let's go to Sunday soccer, right? Get there, I meet him. Okay, I meet everyone. But when I look at him, I don't look at him as maybe this is my soulmate, right? Then fast forward, and then Bacchus is like, maybe you guys are, you guys in Bacchus, please. I don't
Shout
like
out
men.
Bacchus.
I don't like men, and he was always like, hey, I want to, but to me, it wasn't that deep because I felt like he was just being silly, right? But I liked his personality more than anything. Even before I liked him as a person, I was like, hey, Kande, where are you from? He's like, I'm from Surekrish. This guy, right?
Yeah.
And then fast forward, I was just like with my friends.
There we go.
I'm with
Welcome
my
to the
friend.
juice.
So I'm with my friend, and he's like, dog, let's talk about a bucket list. Do something that you've never done. I'm like, what? He's like, no, be with someone or we'll go start the following day. I don't think I can do that. Or be with someone you are not gonna date or anything. Feelings aside.
Right.
I'm like, I don't think I can do that. But that's the guy. Maybe we can try it with him.
Yeah.
Right? And then my friend says his name is Boniface.
Okay.
And then he says, hey, no, do it. So this guy is always like, like in jokes. That day I was like, I'm coming. He's like, serious? I'm like, yeah, Kate. Okay, sharp. It's raining, pump.
It's like, God knew we need some rain for this setup.
I got to his house and we just hung out for hours and hours. We were talking nonstop. And I thought to myself, guys, I think I like it here.
I think it's good here.
This is the first time I saw him in that light, but I was not there for that.
Right.
I was just there to whatever and then leave.
So what is whatever here? What is that?
As per agreement with my friend. So the one thing that I wanted to do for the first time in my life, I agreed with my friend. I couldn't. And then the following day, good morning. Good morning. And then we started.
And then
the rest is history.
So Bacchus wanted you to smash and ghost. And you couldn't do it.
I thought I could. I couldn't.
So
But
what is it about you? You continue with the story, right? But what is it about you? Because not to be very offensive or offensive at all, right? You know, most ladies in that situation, it's easy for them, right? Get in there, smash, ghost, right? No offense, ladies, but most ladies, some ladies can do that. What is it about you that told you to not do it?
I think the thing with me is, you know, I've just have these values that I feel like I already instilled within me, maybe by my parents, where a lot of things that people could do, I couldn't, right? And I'm such a feelings person. I know I can do things with a person that I genuinely don't.
You look like a feelings person.
Yes, I don't like. If I was to do maybe PR, I was also going to fall into that trap, because I genuinely, if I'm going to be that with you, I'm going to definitely fall in love.
Yeah. So then you guys date for how long before he pops the question?
For 2 years.
2 years is good standards. By B-dub standards, 2 years. 2 years is enough, apparently. So how does he pop the question? Is there like a special thing that happened?
Wow. This guy, he says to me, we have this joke of next year Saturday. To me, I thought it was a joke. Next year Saturday, he'd always say that, right?
Yeah.
So December, next year Saturday, he always told me that I've never introduced anyone to my mom. The only girl I'm going to introduce is the girl I'm marrying, right? Just months before I marry them, right? Okay. So funny enough, into dating, we realized that we are neighbors. Kohai.
Oh,
right.
Yes.
Wow. Both at our parents' houses and at our grandmother's houses, we are neighbors. Both sides,
wow.
Right?
Yeah, that's not a coincidence, right? That's
it's
not.
And then also his parents, his relatives, his paternal side is sort of related to my paternal side.
Wow.
So I never knew them because yes, but I never knew that until my mom saw the surname. Was like, wait,
parents always know.
Whose child is this? I tell my mom and dad, and I'm like, wait, this is your uncle's, mama's nephew, whatever. Yes.
Wow.
And so December is like, okay, he says, I'm picking you up, taking you to my mom. I'm like, okay. Got to the mom and it's like, mama sharp. That is him saying to me, I'm marrying you. Wow. We came back to Gaps and he just said, you need to tell your parents, and then we see what's going on. I'm preparing on my side.
Wow.
Yes, so it was. And one thing about him, he's such a good listener. He listens. Like, I think into the relationship starting, I told him, I don't do engagement rings. Like, I don't want to be 5 years wearing a ring where I don't know what's going on. So I feel like he really, really listens, and he knew that this is not something that I wanted.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that happens. The next time we're seeing both of you, you're dancing. Mm-hmm. It's a wedding.
Yeah.
Charma Girl is at the wedding. She's singing and performing for you.
Yeah.
How was that wedding? Because I only got the feel of it from social media and TikTok, right?
Oh, okay.
I think a lot of comments that I saw under your videos were just like, this is the best wedding we've ever seen in B-dub, right?
Yeah.
Did you feel that way? But just like describe it. Take me back, man. Yeah. How was your wedding?
I feel like I didn't feel it then, but I feel it now. It was the best day. It was the happiest day of my life. Obviously, I was tired, and obviously, just the work that we put into it, it just paid off. You know, it was a beautiful day.
It looked like it.
It was a beautiful day. I think we took if not 8-9 months to prepare for that wedding.
Wow.
Yes, take 8-9 months, and there's nothing that I wanted that didn't happen. All of my friends from the GC were there.
Man, all your friends were there.
All my friends were there.
Dancing.
Yes, it was beautiful. My husband can't dance, but he put so much dedication into it. It was so beautiful to watch. And I've always said to my friends, I want Chama Girl at my wedding, no matter the price.
Yeah.
And Bacchus is considered done.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Bacchus possibly paid for that?
Yes. I also
man.
he's a very good friend.
Yeah, that's
yeah, that guy is my brother. Even my parents know.
Yeah.
He asked me, what do you want? I'm like, I can take care of everything.
Wow.
But you need to give me Chamagel. I have a friend who does Salim also.
Okay. Shout out Salim.
Yeah, he said, okay, no get that, I get that thing, but Chamagel is definitely coming. It didn't matter. The price didn't matter.
Yeah.
It's like, Baku, this is what I want. And this is after the whole shower thing. I sent my ID for his child to be king. I really can't wait for him to get married so I can.
Yeah, because you're gonna go all out for sure.
If he does get married,
because Baku's mad.
exactly. But it was a happy day.
Time.
Yeah, but it was just a happy day. I don't have anything that went south.
I like that. I like that because weddings, it could go south anytime.
People are always complaining on social media, and that is the one thing that I can relate.
Yeah.
But I think it's also mostly because of my husband and my parents also.
Yeah,
my parents are good people, and they are very good friends of mine, and they understand that I'm a lover of things.
Yep.
So they needed to make it happen. They needed to make it happen.
There's a video of you walking down the aisle with your dad.
Yeah.
Beautiful dress. He has his hat on.
Yeah.
You guys just walking together. And then I started looking at your pictures. You look like your dad.
Actually, I do.
You really look like your dad.
I do.
And you're such a daddy's girl, aren't you?
I am. Shame. One thing about me, TKay, I'm not clearing any rumors unless they say I'm not loved at home. Because I know my dad loves me very, very, very much, together with my mom.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's such a blessing to have these parents, My mom would die for me,
Same.
My dad would, but he just won't show it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
African man.
Yeah.
He's the quiet type, just wants the best for his kid. I'm the firstborn also.
Oh.
So for me, it's just like, okay, I love you, but you gotta be a man. You gotta show up. My mom, on the other hand, she will cry. She will, expressions of love. It's like, okay, I get it. I get it. You love me, So it's such a blessing to have that. But now that you're married, guys, it's all good and well. It's been what, 7 months, a year now?
This is
That you've been where?
No, it's not 7 months. Killing me.
Wasn't it November?
It was. It's
So
probably
about
5 months.
5 months.
Yeah.
Where's the baby?
What baby? TKay.
Where is the baby?
TKay, what baby?
Where is Ribs? Rams? Where is the baby?
There's no baby, guys. Chill, Tawatu. I'm still enjoying being baby's baby. I don't want a baby yet.
How old are you, Lambs, if you don't mind?
I'm 30 this year.
You're 30.
Yeah.
Ribs is how old?
He's 29 this
29.
year.
Guys, what are we doing?
What are we doing is that we are not having a baby. I know what we're doing. What we are not doing is having a baby. Even my parents, I told them, guys, chill.
So who is of the both of them? Who is giving you so much stress about the baby? Because African parents are like that.
Yeah,
They
no,
want you
my
to get
dad
married.
doesn't. I'll tell you, I'm my dad's baby. He doesn't care about any other baby. So I'm his baby. He's never said anything about a baby. My mom was like, "Where's the baby? Get what baby?"
Yeah.
And also my husband, he wishes, but wow.
Yeah,
Nope.
So you're chilling. So your only reason is that you're still just having a good time.
Yeah,
you're
and then
chilling.
also I told him I need to get a hang of my career maybe for about 2 years, and then maybe we can still think about having a baby.
All right. Hey, dude, no pressure at all. I think it's 2025, guys.
Exactly.
All this in 1991 would have been pressure enough to get you married and then get babies as quickly as you get married.
Yeah.
But 2025, guys, we're rolling different.
Exactly. I think my sister got married for about 3-4 years before she could actually have a baby.
Oh.
So I'm under no pressure whatsoever.
Yeah.
People on social media are always like, Tama baby, Tama wana. I'm like, guys, chill.
Yeah.
What baby?
I don't know, man. My parents want me to get married.
I agree.
Shut up.
I genuinely agree.
Shut up.
Can I thinking TKay? There are only a few good people left on that.
And I got one of them.
Exactly.
Yo,
if you find one, you need to make sure.
Yeah. So my dad. So 2-3 weeks ago, me and my parents had a fight because I also have like this thing that I have. Like if I say something, I need you to trust me that I will
I'm
do what
gonna
I
do
you know
it,
what I mean?
yeah.
So the constant reminder, it's coming from a good heart, obviously, but the constant reminder sometimes it starts to irritate me. I'm like, didn't you hear what I said? I'm going to do it. You know, on my time, I'm working on it, blah, blah, blah. So I blew out, and I hate that I did that. I
I'm
blew out of my
sorry.
parents' house.
Yeah.
And just thinking back on that incident, I'm like, man, that was the worst reaction. And to worsen the whole thing, I was with my woman, right? So she just kind of stayed in the house.
And left you to leave alone.
So I went to the car and I started the car, you know, as a signal like, yo, homie,
Let's go.
I'm mad. Let's be both mad at these people. So she just stayed in the house and saw her walk just slowly, saying bye to them, hugging, and me, I'm fuming in the car. I'm like, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. You know, but they mean well when they want
Yeah,
a baby
no, I
from
get
you.
it,
They mean well
yeah.
when they want me to get married. Marriage, babies, legacy. That's what the dream is all about, right?
It's all about. But one thing about marriage is it's self-conviction. Hey, you don't tell someone get married. You don't, even as a woman, you don't say marry me or anything. Or better, a ready man is a good man because they are going to do it out of the goodness of their hearts or because they want, not because you said or mom said or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah, and it's also, I was speaking at some place, I told the ladies that a marriage is not something that you must have. It's not good, it's either you have it or you don't. It's either or. No pressure. No pressure. I won't stand here and say to people, get married because I'm married.
Right,
So that's why sometimes I expect the same energy when it comes to kids. Just because you have 3 kids, you can't tell me have a kid. So same as marriage, it just comes. And if you don't have it, you're not gonna die. It's okay.
Yeah, I
nothing
mean,
wrong with you.
There's no gun to our heads.
Yes,
You
then
know
there's
what I mean?
nothing wrong with you even if you don't get married.
So, having been married for the time that you've been married, what are some of the things that you've picked up about your marriage that you're excited about? Maybe you didn't know about them before getting married, and now that you're in, you're like, oh, this is nice.
I think the thing with marriage is I learned.
Oh, sorry. Wait. Where's my phone?
What happened?
I saw a tweet.
What tweet?
I saw a tweet. I think you reposted it.
Hey, what tweet is this? I'm scared.
Dude, this tweet was, I think you remember it. I'm going to paraphrase, but it's either you posted it or you retweeted it.
Okay.
It said something about marriage sex gets nastier and nastier by the day.
TKay.
You remember that tweet?
You know what I always say on Facebook. They have this thing where they are always talking about Section 6, right?
Yeah.
I always tell them, no, when you are married, Section 6, you are always on it, you know. So that tweet is so true.
It's true.
It only gets better.
Yeah.
I think it's because I don't know why, but wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lebza. Touch your friend. Hey, yo. So when I saw that tweet, I was like,
So yes, but everything about marriage gets better when you are actually in it. I think the stress of not having to worry about anything, it's just the two of you and it's just the world outside. When I get into my house, I shut the whole world outside. It's just me and my husband. You know, he's a good man. TKay. I never stop saying this because he really is.
I see that all the time.
He really is. He's a very, very good person. He's so sweet and he doesn't only treat me good, but everyone around him. It's a personality thing. It's not like, no, because you are my wife, I have to treat you like, no, everyone. Even if I could wake up, you were just saying I was friends with someone for 20 years. I have a friend who had Pinky, you know, and there was a night where I couldn't find Pinky. I don't know where she was. I had to wake him up. Maybe give her that Pinky. And to him, he will get up and he will do anything and everything to make my friends comfortable also, right?
Don't oversell him though.
No, no,
Gap
I
City,
understand.
Gap City girls,
Yeah.
Hey, they're like, hey, there's a good man
There's
over
a
there.
good, yeah.
Have you ever had to fight girls off your men?
No, not
No.
really. No.
Okay, no, that's good.
Yeah.
But you are blessed with a good men like that, because nowadays also our gender, dude.
Right? No, but I genuinely don't have anything bad to say.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have a temper. He's never angry.
Wow.
He's just sweet. And also the thing I love the most about him is I'm such a lazy person. I'll sit on the couch, baby mates, baby this, baby. He never says no to anything ever.
Wow.
Even in the relationship, even to now in marriage, anything I want, he will get it for me.
That's
it doesn't
beautiful.
matter if he has to walk or he has to what. Sometimes he will sulk, but trust me, he will do it.
It's like God was just, making
Right?
him for you. Just like
I was just like, and that's why sometimes I go out of my way to make him too comfortable too, because he just makes my world so comfortable.
I love that.
Yeah, even my mom will call him and say, my car, what.
Yeah.
He will come through. If my brother
Yeah.
calls him and says, Ria, I need 1, 2, 3, he will come. He's just a good man. He's the perfect addition to my family.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you guys. I'm really
Thank
happy for you both.
Thank
I'm rooting for you guys.
Thank you.
I'd really love because I also used to post a lot with my
Yes,
partner.
yes, yeah, I know.
So I get that. It's a wonderful thing to be able to share what you guys have to the world as well. And you
Yeah.
never know, man. You're inspiring this person
Yeah.
and that person and that person. So I want to talk about your music. Yeah, being a DJ. I think I've picked up how you came about being a DJ, especially with TKay.
Yeah.
How you studied and the game and all of that.
Yeah.
And you burst onto the scene, which is pretty much male dominated. How are you maneuvering that? How is that working?
Okay. I became a DJ and I knew this is like a male
Yep.
dominated industry, right? But I was fierce about it.
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna do it, and lucky for me or fortunately for me, I came into the scene when I had friends who knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Your hanging, your MCC, your who else? Swag Kids, but the DJ.
Yeah.
They showed me around. They showed me the ropes. They never even allowed me to crawl. They said, you are going to fly.
You're just gonna fly.
You are going to fly. You like it or not, you are going to fly.
Right.
They paved the way for me in the most beautiful way. And they taught me all I know about music, about brands and everything, and Hansi included.
Yeah. Beautiful. We're going to talk about Hansi. But I need to remind you, on the 20th of April, Maung at the Luna Gardens, it's going to be a Pretty Girls Love Good Music, the all-white picnic edition. Get your tickets at all Liquoramas in Maung for $200. That's the standard price. And at the gate, you're going to have to buy it for $250. For all the VIP information, please check out my pages. And voila, you just got to come over and let's have a good time. It's the all-white picnic. The Pretty Girls Love Good Music. Don't say I didn't tell you. Also, don't forget to click the QR code that's displayed on your screens for all things amazing deals. Apple City aided design, and you can buy your electricity and airtime just by clicking on that QR code. And you, because you're a juicy viewer, you get all these amazing products at a discounted price. Juicy. All right. So Hansi.
Yeah.
Molekane, right? Mm-hmm. How did that come up? How did that collab come up? And how was it working with Hansi? I know him as a person. Our interaction here and there. Such a cool dude.
He is.
Right? But how was it, coming up with this amazing song?
Hansi is he's a very straightforward person.
Yeah.
He doesn't have time for jokes to play when it comes to work.
Yeah.
So I was the technical producer in the song. He just said, you know what, come, let's work on the song. And I want to hear you out.
Wow.
What do you think we should do? What do you think we shouldn't do? And he said, you are great. And I'm going to show people that you are actually great. Right. So that's how Molekane came about. And the lyrics he wrote says that he's just talking about me. It was a time on social media when people Kori, like you say, people love me, but you know there are people that they hate me with passion.
Why would anyone
Bless
hate
their
you?
souls.
Honestly.
A lot of people do.
Honestly,
a lot
you.
of people do. Bless their souls. They'll be
Right.
fine.
Yeah,
They'll
guys,
be fine.
it's gonna be painful.
You know, and he just wanted to let people know even so high, I still hike in Amolikani, you know.
Wow.
And that is how the lyrics came about. And we did the song, and it just it was beautiful on the charts.
Yeah.
Very, very beautiful. And it was my first song. It was a lovely song. It still is. So I think Hensi, like I say to you, is one of those people that paved the way.
Right.
It was beautiful working with him because he's straightforward.
Professionalism,
Yes,
right,
no
right,
jokes.
right.
We are serious now about life. And yes, he just helped me reach my full potential and see what I can.
Shout out Hensi. Did you see what he's doing with Breezy?
Breezy.
Amazing selfless thing to do, right?
Yeah. And that's just him as a person, right? Where he sees the highlight. And one thing I'll tell you about Hensi is he always tells me, Lebo, I don't want someone who's going to sleep on the job and say they want to be spoon first. I need to see you working, and then I'll give you a hand. So I feel like Breezy was already, you know, showing that he wants
He's
this,
hungry.
and hence he had to do something about it. You know, he's worked with the likes of FME, like I was telling you, because he could see they're actually putting in the work.
Right.
And Lebogang.
I love that song so much. So is there a plan for you to do that again? Work with collabs like Hensi with other artists.
Yes.
What are some of the things we can look forward to? Because obviously it's going to be as dope as Molekane.
Of course. One thing about me, I really, 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 really love women, you know.
Yeah.
And I really hope I
Me
could
too.
find. I know.
Hey yo.
I'm hoping I could find like.
Yeah, we're gonna cut that part.
Of course. I'm hoping I could find like a collab with women going forward. I really would love that. You know, I want to see now what I can do and my potential outside, you know, everything.
I love that.
Yeah.
So your favorite genre to play is amapiano.
Yes.
What are 3 songs now? I'll tell you mine, right? That are just making me go crazy. Obviously through TikTok. What are some of your 3 songs that your set has just got to have?
Got to have. Okay. I have this new song by Maporisa's new album. It's called Abantwana Bakho.
Okay.
This is the first. It's new.
As I put it down.
I love it. I have this song by Kabza. It's called Deep Kiss.
Ooh,
Yes.
nice.
But if you know me, you know I will definitely right now in the piano scene, I will definitely play bonga. That's my jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it almost like your signature
Yeah.
gem?
No, I just could. I love that song so much.
It's a beautiful song.
Yes.
So through TikTok today, shamelessly, I came across Uncle Waffle's new dance challenge with the bamba. What?
Yes.
Can you win a bamba?
Zenzele, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I love it. I love it so much.
So there's that song, and then obviously somethana wena.
Yeah. Ngisakutanda Zingumalo.
Zingumalo.
Yes.
See, it's easy for you to just come up with these names. There's this new song that's dropping on the 11th by Caesar Isaka or something. No?
Yeah, no, I get it. I know. I saw the clip on TikTok.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy amazing. But tell me about how TikTok is very influential to blowing up a song. Does it happen with you if you're a DJ that you might have a set for tonight, but you somehow stumble on a song on TikTok that's really trending, and then you go back and you're like, you know what, the people must hear this, the people are in love with this.
The thing I hate the most about TikTok music a lot of times is that part is always best. So I need time. So I need time to listen to it and decide, is this a song I could actually play. So my music most of the time is never influenced by TikTok.
Right.
Even like the TikTok famous songs. also, I don't like to, a lot of us play piano, right? So TikTok famous songs, you are gonna all play it all night. So sometimes I prefer to listen to it at home, but not actually play it out there.
Is it true there's like a memory stick that's going around with all of you DJs in Gap City?
Which one is that?
That has like the same kind of music?
No, no, no.
Okay.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you right now. Yes.
Your favorite DJs in Beat Up right now, 5 of them, male or female. 5. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll.
Yo.
It's about to go down.
No, guys. Can I? Okay, without fear or favor.
Or even with fear or favor.
Okay, with fear or favor. TKay, please. I'm friends with DJs.
Well,
please,
are
my
there
brother.
gatekeepers in Beat Up?
Gatekeepers.
DJs? Yeah. You know what they say apparently about DJ Mapurisa?
Not really.
Not really, right?
They only gatekeep when it comes to places.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, where you feel like, no, this is my place. My friends only are gonna play here. I'm gonna play LebGee, you know. And that is
Yeah.
Hey, TKay, I think when it comes to DJs, I'm not gonna say PK because obvious case.
Yeah, of course.
That guy's
Biased.
He's
Biased.
a very, 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 very good teacher also.
Yeah.
But
Shout out PK for you who wants to be a DJ that could hit him up, right?
Yeah, it's PK Academy. I think my favorite DJs, honestly,
This is gonna be saucy.
Guys, don't let's go. BT 4071.
I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
You'll know about him.
Okay.
BT 4071 is a good DJ.
BT 4071. Okay.
Yes. Casper the DJ.
Shout out Cass. Shout out Cass. I know
Casper the
Cass.
DJ.
Yeah.
He's a very, very good DJ.
Yeah.
And then this Han, her name is Missy DJ Missy.
Missy.
I saw her in Ghetto. I saw her in Tutume.
Okay. Shout out Missy.
So she's DJ Wamo Botswana, Singapore, but I loved her set so much.
Yeah.
DJ Taitha.
Taitha.
Yes, I know it's going to seem like I'm biased, but that's my favorite female DJ. I love her. I can't. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
And then
Taitha, she can also get it. Ooh, Taitha.
Taitha's she's
Yeah,
wow.
she can get it. Taitha
Wow,
can
what a
definitely-
girl.
I mean,
She's beautiful.
Anyway.
Her boyfriend Wabit.
oh, not bad.
Yes, my friend. And then on the 5th,
Yeah.
but honestly, who would it have to be? Okay, I want to say that I one.
Yeah.
So I don't want to give it to a group or whatever. I wanted to say Modric.
Oh, see, that is fire right there. That is
Yes.
fire. How do you feel about the new kid on the block? Robotic?
Robotic OFC is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I went to Rhapsodies. We were both playing there.
No.
When I got there, I played before him, and then he played.
Yeah.
My friend of mine had already told me about him. Right? I was like, okay, I usually don't stay for sets, by the way.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah,
like,
because you gotta go back home.
Yeah.
Hubby's waiting.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me stay and listen to this boy's set. He's great. I think I posted the following morning. I was just telling people about him. They were like, okay, where can we hear his sets? And I'm like, TikTok, go and look for him. And he's been amazing.
Dope.
Yeah.
Robotic is incredible.
He's
I've
incredible.
seen his sets. Sadly, not physically, but just on social media.
Yeah.
And it looks like a great deal of skill and expertise. You know
He
what I
will
mean?
show you his talent.
Yeah,
He will show you his talent, and
Robotic Abasho. Do you know Abasho?
Basho Vision, the Vision Army.
Yeah, the whole
I
name.
love him also. You see, the list is endless.
Yeah.
I love Basho also. Basho is very good. Basho is also he's a hard worker.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really like that about him. Not many DJs think how it's not a sticky sharp. Wow, but Basho is a hard worker. He will bring your videographers. He will make his song is the biggest song right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
which song is this?
It's called Rekeres Gubu.
Ish, guys, my producers, what's going on?
Rekeres Gubu. That is Basho's song. It's great. Kabza was playing that song.
What?
That song is nice.
Oh my goodness.
That song. So one thing about me is I don't like reggae. I don't listen to reggae. You know, it's the in thing right now.
Right.
Together with Gidongo Wawan.
Yes.
But that's not my type of music. But for Basho, I will take a listen.
Wow.
He's
So
that
it's
good.
that good, yeah?
Same as that's why I told you I like BT, because
Yeah.
I don't listen to Afro tech. I'm not but for BT I'll listen because he's that good, right?
What's the most amazing thing that's ever happened to you and you're like, oh my God, there's a God out there, when you were playing or right after you played?
Right after when I was playing, context.
So usually for me, when I'm out there, I get some people stepping up to me and say, dude, your podcast is amazing. Don't stop. You're great. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
And it just kind of fans your embers in
Yeah.
case you are not feeling so good that day. It just kind of props you up. So
Okay.
those kind of things.
Yeah. So it's happened so many times I can't get used to it.
Yeah.
I get to a gig, someone is playing. MC takes the mic says, LebGee, people come forward.
Wow.
People take out their phones.
Wow.
It happens to me
Celebrity,
all the time.
huh? Celebrity,
like
huh?
it's so fascinating. It happens all the time, but I can't get used to it.
Yeah.
Even today, I can't get used to people asking for pictures all the time. Maybe waiting for me after Kifeza to play, they will ask for pictures. I've never been to a gig and there's no one who's recording something or asking for a picture.
Do you get a big head or you just still
No,
stay humble? And
I can't. Even if I wanted to, like, it's
Right.
it's not in me. Like, even if I meet someone, they say hi, LebGee, I'll just say hi, like I know you.
Yeah.
And it happens to me all the time.
That's wow.
I just love the love that I'm getting.
That's
and
beautiful.
especially outside town,
Oh.
Especially if I go to Francis Town,
Yeah. So the rest of B-Dub is watching,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So as you would have it in life, you have the good and then you have the bad. Is there any bad incident that's happened when you were playing or after you were playing?
After I don't have anything really bad to say,
Yeah.
but I think with DJing is maybe when I get there, those things they can
demotivate
and one
you
thing
hard.
about me, they throw me off. Like once I put my headset in and the owner of the sound don't I'm just like, oh God,
Yeah,
here we go
yeah.
again. Because I've been DJing for like a year now,
Okay.
a year and some months, right? And obviously I'm getting the hang of it. We did 2020.
Right.
So imagine you are trying to get your mojo and this is what's going on. And I think, but for me, I always have support.
Yeah,
Sometimes I get text Casper and say, hey, I don't understand the
What's
decks,
going
my
on
brother.
here?
What's going
You see,
on?
that's
Help
what
me out.
makes a great anything in this life. Like to ask if you don't know what's going on.
Yes. I always ask dog, help me out. Let's play back to back. He'll be like, okay, take your 2 cents.
Oh
stuff.
man. Dude, you have such a reservoir of people that you're blessed. No, for real. The gift of people, Lebo, don't get it twisted. Never underestimate the gift called people.
Okay.
To be able to call someone and they help you without even asking for anything.
For anything, yes.
That thing. Yeah, so you better just hold on to it, thank God for it all the time. There's a pastor that I listen to, he also just mentions that it's called it's called the ministry of men and the gift of men. So I know you're a spiritual person, I want to challenge you to start praying. You already have people, but I want to challenge you to start praying intentionally about the gift called men. Because God blesses people, but He can't bless people without men. It's always from God through men.
Through men, true.
So even the devil works that way too. He always curses and through men. So to be able to just have burden bearers, to say I'm in trouble now, I can call a person and they will show up. Even apart from your husband, just having people that are reliable. I want that for my life because that's just how life should be.
But I don't take it for granted. My circle of friends,
Yeah.
You know, my parents and my siblings. That's why I can planning a wedding. But the burden was lifted off because I had someone doing something.
So, sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
You were playing at your wedding.
Dog.
What?
What?
That was levels right there.
No,
That was fire.
My friends were MCs. This is the hanging at MC Theo.
Yeah.
So now I'm there chilling at the wedding. Came into the bedroom. They're like, okay, this is not part of the script. What are you doing?
So it was
What
like
are
an
you
impromptu
doing, guys? It wasn't even part of the script. Baby was like, show them. Guys, but you know, it was beautiful. When I look at it, when I look at the videos, I'm like, okay, this is something I needed to do.
Yeah.
And I am thankful that they made me do it.
Lovely. We're going to go back and wrap it up with like your spiritual life, right? There's a lot of things that I needed to ask you. When it comes to DJing in B-Dub, the issue would always be about payment.
Yeah.
Right? Most DJs complain about payment. I think I saw Mdu and Scar on the Pudicast with their latest episodes. There was a place that was mentioned that might be paying guys 500 pula. And I was heartbroken, you know? So I wanted to... What was that?
No. No. 500.
500 bucks. So...
So, hey, TKay, it's
Dude,
not a joke.
500 bucks.
It's not a joke.
Oh my
There are
gosh.
places that do pay 500 pula.
Yeah.
It just depends on you as a person. Personally, myself, I will not be leaving my flat.
Yeah.
3 stories down.
Yeah.
Get into the car, leave to go and get
Burn
500.
some fuel. Burn some fuel.
I'm sorry, I can't. When my husband will tell you, I give you that 500. Stay home. So it just depends on how you brand yourself. Also, I don't even blame those people because they say that it gets hard. TKay. That's why you will see what hey, it's a joke, but it's very serious. It's very serious, especially around.
Yeah.
And one thing about me, that's why I love gigging outside town.
Yeah.
There's nothing for you in the city.
The city is dry.
The city is very,
dry.
very, very dry.
Yeah.
The only thing we are here for in the city, but TKay wireless, I won't put food on your table.
So is it possible that almost all the guys that we see on flyers, some of them might not be getting satisfactory payment?
Yeah, sometimes they'll tell you what for him is. You understand?
Oh my God.
Hey, it's an actual thing. It's an actual thing, and it's so sad.
Let's hope the new government with the creatives idea to just kind of reward creatives handsomely. Let's hope something is gonna give.
Yes. Already the podcast there.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Yeah. So it's a real thing, unfortunately.
Yeah. So what's the biggest paycheck you've ever gotten from playing as a DJ?
I think you want to know the amount.
If you're comfortable.
Okay, I won't say the amount, but the biggest place that paid me was Kawa 2024.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
The pay check was huge.
Yeah.
It was huge, and the work was equal.
Yeah, for sure.
Because what do you even mean? I was on the verge of tears going to Kawa. I said never again, guys, because I'm not a camping person. I'm not a traveling person. It was it was a time when I had terrible sinus infections. So imagine on Nakweli rolling inside a tent.
Yeah.
It just fortunately for me, my husband made a plan with someone he knows.
Hey, guys, can we just pause for a minute and say the husband of the year? I mean, guys. Honestly, if we had the time with my creative director, we could edit this video with every part that you've said. My husband. I'm pretty sure it's more than 10 times. And that's such a sweet, cute thing, man. I'm like, God, is my woman talking about me like this at her workplace? Duduetang.
So yes, my husband made a plan with someone so that I don't camp because my sinus infection was so bad.
Yeah.
So when I ate that money, I ate it.
For sure.
I ate it because I was just
So
like,
it was above 5K. It was above 10K. Hey, it's getting warmer.
it was above 15
For how many days?
for an hour set.
See, your God is good, dude. An hour set, more than 15K.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. So you're getting 15K, you're getting 10K from Mascom for being the DJ summer DJ. Life is good, Lebs. So you want to credit that to God?
Of course.
Some of it or all of it?
I owe it all to him.
Yeah.
All of it, I swear.
You know how I know you're a spiritual person? Apart from your content, recently you said, Musadiki Mangole, right?
Yes.
And you need to cover yourself and cover the people that you... What does that mean? What
I feel like, okay, I think the thing with prayer is once you make it a part of you and you make it your life, you will see your life changing. Every time I speak about God, I do it with my chest out because I've seen God, I've not always been great. I fell down so many times. I was telling someone at the show I was speaking at, saying that I saw all of my friends blossom in my eyes.
Wow.
Almost all of them,
Wow.
I saw all of my friends blossom in my eyes and I couldn't even understand my purpose, but I kept saying, God, I will continue to praise you. I will continue to trust you, And then I get up and I still do trust God with everything and anything I do. I don't only praise God now because I feel like I'm at a point where things are good. Things are good because things are good everywhere. I don't have a single thing I can complain about. But still, even today, I still praise God. Even then, I still praised God. I
love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I think, especially for the creative industry, hardly do you ever come across people that keep God first. In my experience, it's just vibes,
Yeah.
But I think you're the kind of person who, even after gigging, you're going back home, you're thanking God,
of course,
for the opportunity, thanking God for the open doors and all of that. Yeah,
always. And that is why a lot of times, especially when I'm playing at festivals, I'll just give them gospel song or two.
Yeah,
I do
just
it
throw
all
it
the
in
time.
there a little
yes, because I feel like, okay, we had fun, but still we need to thank God.
Yeah.
If I have a 2 a.m., I'll be home at 12. I'll pray and then I'll go. If I have a 12, I'll be home at 3 a.m. I believe in the 12 and 3 a.m. prayers.
Woo!
Yes,
Yeah, because that's where the action
is.
is.
They will change your entire life. So I will go home and I'll pray. I will go home and I thank God.
Yeah.
Always, and that's just my stand.
Yeah.
I don't have anything I don't have anything I can ever turn to but God.
I love that.
In everything and anything
That's
that
beautiful.
I do.
See, that's why you're winning right there. That's why he's definitely winning. I'm about to let you go, and I'm so sad because I'm having a good time. But just how was the brutal fruit brunch with them honeys, the baddies, the IG baddies, Gab City's finest? I saw Marang obviously was there. You were there. The lovely Pale Samulefa was there. Who else did I see? A lot of names, obviously, but the who's and who's. How was that brunch for you?
I had it was my first time because Ugel was her birthday weekend.
Tash.
Yes.
What up, Tash?
So she said we need to go and celebrate my birthday. I'm like, okay, guys, let me look for something pink and let's go. Wow, women.
You looked amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, the hair was great. The outfit was yeah.
Women. What a concept.
Right?
God was definitely in his bag when he made women. They were beautiful. They were very beautiful. And when I say God was in his bag when he made women, I don't even talk about looks only. Women, they're healing. When you enter into a space where there are ladies only, they're so healing. Their conversations, good women are healing. Their conversations, they just make you feel lighter. Women make
It looked like it.
Yeah.
And then you had a time where you were speaking with the
My
mic
God.
and reading something. What was that?
My
What was that?
God. So there were like affirmation cards, and then Maran kept choosing people to read out the affirmation cards. And she said, "We have a DJ in the building. Please, no. And I think my affirmation card said something about I have whatever it takes to achieve my dreams. And yeah, self-explanatory.
You do.
So I was just telling everyone there that Kore, if you can dream it, you can have it, you can become it. You don't need validation from anyone. Let me ask Dudu Pilo. No. Just do it. You are going to. I thought about being a DJ for 6+ years. It wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
It wasn't necessary. I want to say something, but but my husband helped me.
Are you guys listening to me?
He helped me figure out the dream and to actually.
You're the real definition of my man. What is that? My man?
Hey, Mama, no, so it wasn't important that I take 6+ years to figure out this is what I wanted to do. Okay, I believe in God's time. Maybe it happened at a time where it was supposed to happen. I think maybe it definitely did because, yes, I'm a firm believer in God's time. But like I'm saying, if you can dream it, you can definitely achieve it.
So, short message to the lovely Marang Selolwane.
Oh God, Marang, you are beautiful, you are inspirational, you inspire a lot of us, and we look up to you. Continue being you, being beautiful, and continue being wise, because that's what we get from you.
Yeah.
And yes,
amazing. So moving on to that, this is the last thing, I swear to God. I don't want to keep you waiting for too long, but from that brunch, you went to the content creators brunch with the lovely Jessica Molefe, the lovely Kumo Kwadira. How was that? How was that content creation brunch?
It was beautiful too. It was very beautiful. Unfortunately, I was a bit late, so I didn't get into the conversation. But I got there. It was beautiful. This guy I really like. His name is Teo Mujumi.
Okay.
He's a good content creator.
I need to check him out.
Look into him. He's a very, very good content creator. He was there. He was sharing a few things about content. It's beautiful.
Right.
I personally don't know, and I don't have the energy to create content. But all of those people, they're amazing at what they do, and they make you feel like, ish, I can do this too. You understand? So I had a beautiful time. Kumo is beautiful. She has done beautiful for herself.
Yeah.
She's inspirational, and
For sure,
there was a lot of people. Dato were there.
Dato was there. I saw you
Litsile
hanging
was
out with
there.
Litsile. How is hanging out with Litsile? Was that the first time hanging out with Schoolboy?
No.
Okay.
I'm always hanging out with him. Litsile he's a schoolboy. He's a schoolboy. He jokes about anything and everything. That's why he's such a perfect pair with him.
Right.
I
saw the video that you actually posted.
Yeah, so he was talking about a lot of things, but one thing about him, he's just a person. I know Litsile from his mom was my church mate.
Oh, rest in peace, right?
May her soul rest in peace. So I've known them and the sisters when they were kids, right? And after the funeral, just to check, are you guys okay and stuff.
Wow.
But hella, he's the same person he was even before the Olympics, even before he was a global phenomenon or whatever. He's just the same person, He's just a funny guy.
That's dope. And he's winning right now. Face off the children's ambassadorship as well. Orange, Debswana, just a cool guy to be around with. It looked as if
he
on
is.
the videos.
He really is.
So quick word appreciation to Kumo, Miss GK's and Jessica Molefe for an amazing brunch.
Kumo, Jessica, you guys outdid yourselves. I said this to Kumo, I say it again. You guys outdid yourself. It was absolutely beautiful. It was well put together, and we learned a lot. And please, by all means, can you guys do it again? I had the time of my life. We all had the time of our lives.
I love it. So when am I going to get a t-shirt? A LebGee t-shirt? Is it courtesy of Dash Trends or is it just you?
Dash Trends.
Okay, when am I going to get a t-shirt?
I will do the delivery. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
She's into merchandise.
No, it was a limited edition.
Okay.
And the funny story about it, it was a limited edition.
Yeah.
And then people started saying, hey, LebGee. First bet got sold out. Second batch got sold out. When they said, should we do the third? I'm like, no, guys, not the third batch. But
You should bring the third batch.
Hey, I will think about it, but I'll give you one.
Yeah. Please. Sweet Guluva, one big brother. Oh. Are you happy? Are you not?
Wow, what a Guluva thought. I like that guy. I like that guy. I was if one to company like Guluva,
yeah,
me.
I can see that.
Yeah,
you should bring him up. I want him to be on the podcast.
I'll talk to Tapang about it because
Yeah.
he's being brought by Tapang.
Okay.
I'll ask him about it. Sweet Guluva is a nice guy. I think the thing that makes everyone like him, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Indoda must be a sweetheart.
I
Nothing
think so.
hard.
I guess.
Just be sweet. Everyone will like you. And also, he's very respectful.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yes. So, what a guy. But I think he's going to be in town 26th April.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Lems, Lebo, final words to everyone that loves you for who you are, your friends, your family, your brand, your DJ brand, and everything else that you represent. They definitely want to hear a little bit of your final words, encouragement, appreciation, whatever it is. Just let it rip.
Okay, I'd like to take this time to thank everyone who supported LebGee ever since the brand was born to date. You guys, I couldn't have done it without any of you, and I'm still grateful for the support even today. And I just want to say that in everything and anything you do, you just be kind, and everything else will fall into place.
Lovely. I appreciate you so much for stopping by. You have definitely poured into. You remember we're celebrating 30,000 subscribers, and subscribers come because of the amazing people that come on the podcast. So your fans are like, oh my God, there's a podcast she's on, and then some of them click subscribe just because you are on the podcast. So thank you for your time. Thank you for finding it worthy, to come on the podcast. I know they must have been saying, yeah, don't go to TKay.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Yes.
But I guess for you to, just kind of shut your ears to all of that and come over here and share your life story, your career, I'm really, really grateful for that. And I really want to see you keep winning. May God bless you. God bless your marriage. Shout out to Ribs, your husband. You know what I mean? You literally made 80% of this content today. So we're very grateful, my brother. Thank you. But for real, bottom of my heart, you're a kind person. You seem like a really good person. Big heart, huge heart. Keep winning. May God keep giving you more than 50,000 gigs per an hour type of vibe. And from my lips to God's ears.
Amen.
Until the next time you come back, I need to hear more amazing winning and victory stories.
No problem.
All right.
Thank you for having me, TK.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, LebGee. Click subscribe on her. No, follow her actually. She's LebGee on Facebook.
Lebogang Lentle.
Lebogang Lentle on Facebook. On Instagram, you're also Lebogang Lentle. TikTok, you're Lebo_Lentle.
Yes.
TikTok, you are... Yeah, they'll find out. Just
find out.
do your thing. Follow, and support local B-Dub. More than anything, just, call her, book her. Check out her Facebook page. She gave out information very recently on how you can book her. She's an amazing DJ. You will not regret it. She plays, you dance, you sing along to some of the amazing music that she brings to you. From the Juice 2.0, reminders, 20th April, we're in Maung. So get your tickets at all Liquorama stores in Maung. This is the all-white picnic. The pretty girls love good music. You know you love good music. We're going to be there. We're going to be talking to Gabza the Small, who's headlining. Babaloy M, he's headlining as well. Some of your local DJs that you love. Teddy's not a DJ. I'm so mad he wasn't part of your list. I'm so mad. Teddy's not a DJ is going to be there. Your good, amazing, socialite and celebrity Freddie Pro is going to be there. Hapix Guru. Who else am I leaving? It's a lot of amazing. DJ Kuchi is going to be there as well. Let's meet in Maung on the 20th of April. And don't forget, buy your electricity airtime through the QR code and get yourself an iPhone 16 or 16 Pro Max at a very discounted price because you're part of the Juicy family. A Design, shout out to you guys. Until the next time we get juicy with another amazing, incredible, juicy guest, I need you to do one thing for me. Stay juicy. Peace.